The Malamala Beach Club is just a 30-minute boat ride from Port Denarau in Nandi, Fiji. Surrounded by crystal clear waters, this little island is small enough to explore in 20 minutes, but spacious enough to escape and feel deserted. If you want to be seen and in the mix, you can reserve a poolside daybed in the main area. For more private experience, the beachside cabana might be right for you. The island also has different massage packages, non-motorized sports, a strong bar menu, and various food options. No matter how you spend your half day or full day, Malamala Beach Club provides a spectacular experience in a unique setting. Let's explore what this paradise has to offer for memorable weddings and proposals.
So Tracy, why would you tell a couple to choose to have their wedding here?
Well, why not? Other than just the island being, amazingly beautiful, a lot of brides come and they stay at the hotels, and that's where they have their weddings, and which is great. But everyone, if you're coming all the way to Fiji, you might as well do something different, somewhere away from where you're already being accommodated. And I think Malamala provides that. It provides you another option outside the hotels. And it's not far from mainland. It's a handy 25-minute boat ride here and back. So I don't see why not. And we also offer a variety of options in terms of weddings. It's not, you don't have to take out the whole island. You can do your small elopements, and if it's just a family going up to about 10 to 20 people, we can give you options as well. So I think Malamala is great because we tick all those boxes, and like I said, it's beautiful, so why wouldn't you, In chartered wedding, we consider 120 people comfortable. However, the island can take up to 300 people, maybe even 350 if that's what they're looking for. But the only thing is we can't have a sit-down dinner. It'll have to be buffet style, and they just scattered around the island instead of having a sit-down dinner. But 120 people, we can most definitely have seated here at one time. Sure.
So if I have my wedding here, am I getting the island for the day, or are there still other guests?
So we have a whole lot of packages. So for an island charter where you're taking out the whole island, it's only you take out the whole island, you get 8 hours, and you can play around with that between 9:30 and about 10:30, depending on how early you'd like to come or how late you come. Typically, we get a guest to leave the marina at about 1:30, get here at 2 o'clock, and they stay till about 10 o'clock. Okay. And then they leave the island at 10, get to Port Denarau Marina at about 10:30. Just so that they get, some of the nice sun and the sunset, and then they can do the dinner and the drinks and the party. So that just gives them, the options of having both, staying on in the evening where it's a little bit more cooler and the sun's not blaring, and it's just a nicer evening. We've had quite a few elopements. That seems to be the new thing. People elope to Fiji, do their ceremony, and then they go back home and do their big reception, I guess. This is the deck. We can cater from about 30 people on the day.
Okay, everyone's got a card.
As you can see, on Mondays and Wednesdays, my Fiji take over it, but otherwise this is the deck. Sometimes what we do is I'll show you the venue. If you have a group which is a lot bigger, so say about 100 people, and they're not doing the island charter, they're just coming and having their wedding on a shared day, we can share both the venue and the deck and do like a combined. On an island charter basis, sometimes we use this as our cocktails before the reception, so after the ceremony, when everyone goes out to do their photos, the bridal party goes to do their photos, we normally use this space as a pre-cocktail area, because the sunset's quite beautiful from here in the evening. This is, we call this the Grand Cabana, and it can take up to 10 people comfortably. we normally use this for our elopement area, and sometimes on this side of the cabana we set up a table, and I can send you some pictures that we set up for you, just so that guests can enjoy it as a wedding. You know, I know it's an elopement and it's on a shared day, but you want it to still be very private and exclusive and away from everybody. So we set up a lunch table here, and if you want, then we do a wedding arch here. The guests do their ceremony, and then they have lunch and they get to enjoy the rest of the day. Our biggest thing is we would hate for guests to come out here, you know, do their wedding and not enjoy this. Yeah, there's no reason to not be able to. So we try and get, especially for elopements, we try and get the wedding done, you know, at least for the first half of the morning. So by 12, 1 o'clock, it's all done. Photos are done, and then the couple and family members can enjoy all the facilities that we have to provide on the island. Yeah, it's stunning, and I don't see why not. So if that's what they're looking for, then, you know,
And
I think it's ideal.
10 people for this?
Yes, if it's 10 people in here. If there's less, 4, we'll put them in here. But 10 people comfortably is in here. We have one more cabana similar to this that takes about up to 20. And then anything more, then we suggest the venue. So this is the multimedia system, so they can connect their own music. It doesn't have to be what the rest of the beach club is listening to. And again, on an island charter day, we've had this previously as where they've had the ceremony and then they've had dinner out at the restaurant. Proposal, what we normally do is we have "Will you marry me" written in the sand, and our proposal packages, we have 3, and they're all pretty much the same in terms of inclusions. The only difference is your transportation here, and it enhances the package, I guess should be what I use. Our first option is to return, come to the island and return on our shared vessel. The second one is to come on a helicopter and return on the shared vessel. And if you have the budget, then you can come and leave on a helicopter.
Where's the helicopter pad? Is it?
So exactly where we got off. There was a big H.
Oh, I didn't notice it.
No, that's
it makes
fine.
sense. Makes
that's
sense.
Fine. So it serves as a helicopter pad as well. And it becomes quite special because the helicopter comes in, orbits the island. "Will you marry me" is written in the sand, and you know, it's quite special. So with that package, the inclusions are you get a bottle of bubbles to celebrate the "Will you marry me" sign, the $200 food and beverage package, the cabana, and the butler. If you don't mind the loud music,
And all the cabanas come with a butler, right?
yes,
Okay.
that's correct. That's the jetty, that's the boat. That's our boat. Our jetty is built specifically for our vessel. So any other boats that come in will have to do what we did this morning. Get on the speedboat and tender across and then come up the gangway there. I guess coming on the speedboat this morning was great because for an island charter, a lot of the times the bridal party likes to come out first, you know, get ready together and just kind of slow down and get into the rhythm, I guess catch a breath before everyone else arrives. And so what we'll normally have to do is get onto that speedboat for them to come out a bit earlier. When you book your wedding, we'll put you in touch with a celebrant that we have. And if you have any specific religious requirements, I guess if you're, for an example, Catholic and you'd like a Catholic priest, and you would like us to reach out to someone here, we can most definitely do that too. But initially, we will just send you the contact. We'll put you in touch with a celebrant that we work with normally, and he'll see if he can fit in any of your religious aspects into that. In the past, we've had queries like they want specific verses, Bible verses or things like that, and he's able to incorporate that for them. But I guess if they're looking for a specific religion, then that's something that we'll need to look for here.
For more information about wedding or proposal options at Malamala Beach Club, please reach out to Tracy Lee via email, tracy@ssc.com.fj.